Well, thank you so much for joining us on Inside the Valley. Today we have the Hope Family Health Center here, and on the show we have Rebecca Stalker and Elsa Roman. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So why don't you just tell me a little bit about your organization?
Sure. Hope Family Health Center is a nonprofit clinic in McAllen. We serve the entire valley. We provide medical and counseling, case management, wellness services, and peer support for the uninsured. So anybody in the community who has no insurance can come to our clinic for primary care or counseling or any of our other services. All of our doctors are volunteers, which is really amazing because it's a great place for them to come, practice medicine, serve the community that is so much in need, and give back. And our counselors are grant funded and have been providing behavioral health services for 20 years to our clients.
Wow, 20 years, that's such a long time, and I'm imagine you've just continued to grow over those years.
Absolutely. Our population continues to increase. Our population of the community increases, so does the clinic as well, and the needs. Everybody knows somebody who's uninsured, whether it's by choice or by somebody who works for an organization that doesn't have insurance or they're low income. There's always going to be somebody in need, so we will always be there to help.
Most definitely. And so how many people do you think you guys provide to?
On average, we have about 4,000 medical appointments per year and about 1,000 counseling appointments per year.
Wow. And so anybody that doesn't have insurance, so how would they go about finding you all?
We are located in McAllen on Jordan Road, which is close to the airport. They can come in and fill out a application for services. It's an enrollment form. Since our docs are volunteers, we don't take walk-ins because we work according to their schedule.
Right.
So we would get their information and we would call them back. Right now we have about a 2 to 3 week waiting list until they see a physician. When patients come, we do ask for a $5 donation for the medical care that they receive or the counseling care that they receive. And we ask that if they have lab work or they have any specialty care that we have to send them out for, that they help contribute to that service as well. We have a lot of patients who haven't seen a doctor in years and they have chronic illnesses that are just uncontrolled, and we try to help them with the lab work that we can, but we know that they may have to go see an endocrinologist or see somebody else, and those are very pricey. So we try to assist them with the payment for that, but we do need them to assist with the payment as well.
Most definitely. And so it doesn't matter how old you are, so if, say, they're young children or teenagers that could come in and kind of see
Right.
you.
If they're children, a lot of times they do have coverage, and if they don't have coverage, we try to help their families find them coverage. Same with anybody else who comes in. We try to help them find the resources that they need. We don't have a pediatrician who's volunteering at our site, but we have amazing partners in the community that we can call up and send our uninsured children to them.
Wow. And so do you all are looking for any volunteers, or if somebody wanted to
Yes.
participate, how could they do that?
Absolutely. If anybody wants to volunteer, please. We need physicians, we need physicians assistants, FNPs. We're open 6 days a week. We're open every other Saturday. And if anybody wants to come, they can email me at hopefamilyhealthcenter@gmail.com, excuse me, or call the clinic 994-3319 and ask for me. I'm Rebecca.
Wow. And so I imagine that you all, is the weekend when you tend to see most people come through?
We see a lot of people Mondays, of course. Mondays are the busiest days anywhere, but the weekends we see a ton of people that come in and fill out applications for services. It's harder to find a physician to volunteer on a Saturday than others. We're building a great partnership with the South Texas Juvenile Diabetes Association to have Diabetes Day for children quarterly. So we're really trying to build up our Saturdays because we know that when we do have families at work, those are the days that they can come in, and we're trying to stay open later. We're trying to serve whoever we can whenever they can come in.
Right, most definitely. What are some of the things you guys have done in the last year as far as any events for the public?
We have had, well, we always have our annual fishing tournament to raise funds. We are not a government clinic, so we don't receive government funds. We're based off of grants and donations and fundraisers. And we also have a wellness walk. This year we're having our second annual peer support wellness walk. We had it last year. It was a wonderful turnout, and it was to promote recovery, behavioral health recovery, recovery from grief, recovery from any health issues, just to celebrate life.
Wow. And so when is this going to happen?
On September the 9th.
September the 9th.
It's a Saturday. It's on Fireman's Park. Everyone, it's a free event. Everyone is welcome to join us. It's a family event. We're going to have a lot of resource tables there. Salud y Vida, Tropical will be there. Like a lot of partnerships in the community will be there.
And so how do people register to kind of go to the walk, or do they just show up?
They can go to the Eventbrite or they can just show up. We're going to have free t-shirts for the first 50 persons there. Like, yes, medals. It's a celebration.
That's awesome. And so why why this kind of subject, the recovery walk?
We started our peer support program 3 years ago at the center. We have a wonderful partnership with the Hogg Foundation of Mental Health out of Austin. And peer support for the recovery of depression and anxiety is something that we have chosen to concentrate on. And Elsa is our certified peer support specialist. We have 2 at the center. And she has been with us for all 3 years and helping even in the planning stages of it. And we want to show people who are suffering from depression and anxiety that recovery is possible, that we know that sometimes recovery is years and years, sometimes it's weeks, but sometimes we need to celebrate just those little steps that we take. We know that depression and anxiety is a constant in our lives sometimes. So we need to know that there is support there, that we have a peer who has experience living with depression or anxiety and in recovery and growing from those steps that they've taken.
And do you think that's something that you see down here in the RGV, is that maybe some people don't necessarily want to talk about what they're going through and they don't know where to go or they don't know who to turn to?
Yeah, we're always fighting, as our culture, we are always fighting with the stigma. So it's something that we want to break in Hope Family Health Center. We want to be sure that people feels understand, feels welcome, feels normal, because they are always fighting in the community like, what's wrong with you? And we are more like, what happened to you? What's going on in your life right now? It's a space where they can talk with us.
That's perfect. And sometimes that's all people need, is just to talk, just to get it out there and put it out. So how can they, is there a number they can call if they want to get involved? Or
yes, they can call Elsa, who's helping with the run, and her number is 994-3319 as well.
Okay.
We have monthly and bi-weekly peer support groups that we have at the clinic. So if they're interested in coming, they can find us on Facebook, find us on our website. And just anybody is welcome. Our clinic serves a purely uninsured, but the peer support is for anybody in the community who really needs that extra support in recovery.
Right, so it sounds great. So let's just touch back again. So when is the race going to be, or when the run is going to be, the walk, I'm sorry. We're on walk, either
walk
one,
and
right?
Run. Yeah, we're celebrating. So if you want to celebrate running, just
there
run.
you go.
Yes,
excited,
just
go
run.
for
And
it.
you want to walk, if you just want to show up, that's fine. So it's going to be Saturday, September the 9th, Fireman's Park, 8 to 12.
8 to 12. It's going to be great. Sounds like a great event. And so
Yes.
nobody needs to register. They can register, or they can just show up day of.
Absolutely.
No cost to the public.
No
Free
cost.
T-shirts,
Free
medals.
T-shirts, medals, if they want to be volunteers. We want everyone. We have people calling like, I want to be a volunteer. Okay, do you want to run for us?
There you
That
go.
would be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming on the show today. I really
you.
appreciate that. It sounds like it's going to be a great walk/run, great event for you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, when we come back, folks, Rio Grande Valley Council of Teachers of Mathematics are here. They're hosting a conference for math teachers in the RGV.